The Zelda timeline is what connects all the Zelda games together. You have the downfall, adult, and child timelines. But one game is still not officially in one of these timelines. Breath of the Wild is still not yet known to have an official timeline placement. It's a challenge to find its placement because the world of Breath of the Wild has things from other timelines like creatures, landmarks, and even legends. So, is it in downfall, child, or adult? Well, what if it's not in any of them? What if it's a completely new merge timeline? Now, Zelda games are almost never released in order. For example, Skyward Sword is one of the newer Zelda games, and it's the first in the timeline. And Zelda 2 is a really old Zelda game, but it's at the end of the timeline. So that means that there may be a game that takes place before Breath of the Wild that has not been made yet. In this game, two Links travel into a single timeline. But how would they be able to travel into other timelines? Well, if everyone would know about the timeline split, it'd be the gods. Maybe the gods helped Links from two timelines travel into a single one. We've seen crossovers like this before in Super Smash Bros. And Hyrule Warriors, where characters from different universes and different periods of time all come together. Now, what does this have to do with Breath of the Wild and its placement in the timeline? And how can the timelines even merge? Well, there's the Triforce. If someone has this godly power, they can have whatever they want. Maybe at the end of this not yet made Zelda game, they could use the Triforce to create a new Hyrule, merging the characters and locations together. This would explain why Breath of the Wild has multiple locations from other games, because this new Hyrule has elements from the old ones. In Breath of the Wild, Impa says in her story, the history of the royal family is also the history of Calamity Ganon. I don't think Calamity Ganon was in the beginning of the timeline. Maybe in this not yet made Zelda game, the Links use the Triforce to merge the people and places together. In the confusion of the merge, Link is able to stab Ganon in the chest for the final blow. They then would seal him deep below Hyrule, never to be seen again. But Ganon wasn't finished. Using the last of his power, he created Calamity Ganon, just when the new Hyrule was created. That means Calamity Ganon was created at the same time as the new royal family of this new Hyrule. The Sheikah quickly made the Divine Beast to seal the evil once again. Maybe this attack was so sudden that Link didn't even have enough time to change into his green hero outfit. Instead, he wore his regular clothes. This clothing would soon become the new gear of the hero, the blue tunic. So there you go. That's how the timelines can merge and how Breath of the Wild's Hyrule was created using the Triforce and why it contains elements from other timelines. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.